We're back from WrestleMania, and it's time to do a wrestling card video. Wrestling Cards Unabridged, Episode 8. I'm sorry, it's been way too long since we've thrown out one of these videos, but with the WrestleMania trip and family and life, it's just been so busy around here. But I thought it'd be great to talk about wrestling cards at WrestleMania, because this year we had something special. At WrestleCon, there are two major vendors, I think that's what I'm going to call them, that, of wrestling card vendors, and that's a new one, and it could have even called three. Two of the vendors were together, so I'm not sure if you would call that one or two vendors. They had a table selling wrestling cards, and then there was another one, and they were selling high-end cards. In previous years at WrestleCon, you'd maybe find a couple people who had like a box of cards that were mainly like 50-cent cards that you'd get people to sign, like the 90 Classics, the WCW Commons, and then maybe even some of the Heritage non-chrome stuff that you could get signed by the wrestlers. This year, they had some major stuff. They had $5,000 cards for sale and stuff like that, and we're going to get to one of those in a different video too. I did not buy a $5,000 card, but it was very interesting. They were very knowledgeable on the wrestling cards, especially the newer projects, so it was really fun to talk to them as well. But they did have a $1 box, and I'm going to kind of show some of the stuff that I got in there, and it starts with a lot of Prism stuff, and to get these for $1, I thought each was a good deal, and then he even gave me a deal for buying bulk, and so these didn't even turn out to be $1 a card. This is the red Prism. I don't know if you can tell that's red. It's $2.99. Turn that one over the wrong way. And so Riddle, who made his comeback on Monday Night Raw. What did you think of Monday Night Raw after Mania? It got mixed reviews online. Some people shot it down completely. Other people thought it was great. I actually was there. I thought it was great. I was in a nosebleed seat, but it was a fun night to be a part of. Here's Loomis. This is, I'm going to guess, $1.99. Yep, $1.99. I know there's a couple Loomis collectors out there, so nice to get a Prism of him, because I know those aren't the easiest things to find. Seth Rollins, another major name. This was a good deal for less than $1, obviously. Another red parallel. Shane McMahon, he had a story at Mania, but not a very good one. Hope for him. I was really bummed. I wanted to see what they were planning. I mean, assuming he was going to go over on Miz, but was anything going to happen? And now what's going to be his future? But Shane McMahon is entertaining, whether you like him or not. I guess we got two of those even, so I'm guessing those are $2.49. Am I correct on that, or is that even $2.90? Nope, it's $2.99. So yeah, so it's not that odd to have two of those, but kind of neat. I like Shane McMahon. Here we have a purple. I'm gonna guess $1.49. Jimmy Uso. I seriously didn't. I didn't buy all the Prisms, but so far it's like everyone's a part of WrestleMania, so I guess I did buy the new one. Here's a old school legend, Booker T. Even though, guessed it, I didn't watch the pre-show, but I'm guessing he was probably a part of that. This one's out of 99, orange border. Another orange border. This one's Big E. Here's someone who unfortunately wasn't a part. Hopefully he's getting better. Maybe we'll see him again. I haven't been following the news to know if he's planning on coming back or not. Dusty. Back to the red Prisms. But yeah, less than $1 a piece, you can't go wrong on. I mean, look at some of these names. Edge. Edge at Hell in the Cell. Great match. That was fun. That was fun to be in person at. Rick Boogs. He was actually on not a dark match, but a main event match at Raw. He just demolished, I want to say Tozawa. If I'm remembering right, it could have been Noam Dar. It was someone, he demolished somebody that he should have. It's a shame. I liked it when he was with Shinsuke, but he's not there anymore. Here's a purple of Sheamus. Yeah, Lacey Evans. She was not part of the main card of WrestleMania, so I'm guessing she was there a women's battle? I did not go to SmackDown on Friday night, so I don't know on that one. She's been in the wrestling news a lot with some controversy, and so who knows, but she seems to be getting a little bit of a push. Mick Foley. I actually went to a comedy show of his, or a variety. Actually, it was a variety show, I guess you'd call it. And hey, you can find that on my channel. Really good. Him and Colt Cabana do some stand-up. It's not, 15 minutes worth, but it was really good. So if you like Mick Foley, go check that out. These are all numbered one way or another, and that's why it's such a good deal. Queen Zelina. have way too many of these, so we might have to speed it up a little bit, otherwise you guys are going to get bored. But hey, if you watched this far, probably means you're into the wrestling cards as much as I am, so probably going to stick around. Natalia, glad to see her in Mania. Beth Phoenix, I mean, ironically, Natalia and Phoenix were a really good team at one time. Another Uso, this one's Jimmy Uso again. I like these prisms. These are the last year's prisms, of course. The new ones just came out. The King, Jerry Lawler, in action. Zeely. Didn't see her at Mania. I don't know. But here's someone we did see a lot of. Dominic Mysterio. Threw the drink at her sister. Just heard that was a completely unscripted thing. I wonder what that was like. Here, another Dexter Lumis. This one is numbered out of 149. Like I said, I think there's at least 2 big Lumis collectors out there. I see that on Twitter a lot, so I like him. Actually, I like him. I liked him as Sam Shaw in TNA, and they've done a great job with his character in WWE. He actually lost on the main event right before Raw. He lost to, well, he would have been the face. Let's see if I can remember who he lost to then. At this point, I don't remember. Unfortunately, Foley. Oh, I actually think he lost to Omos, I think, on the main event. And a third Dexter I did not realize. I guess the guy was trying to get rid of his Dexter Lumises. This one's out of 49. That's a little rare. Like I said, I was just picking up anyone that... I pretty much picked up everyone that wasn't common, as I would call them. Or, like, Elias probably is a common from... You can tell that from him, but this would have been out of 99. So I thought... I do like the Orange Prism, too. So that's about as... If it's under 100, I'm going to buy it, even if it is a common, because it's less than $1. Sheamus, purple. Here we have Batista. That's a nice one to get because that one's not gonna. That wouldn't probably run $4 if you were trying to just buy it singly. Another Lacey Evans. We saw that one earlier. Shane McMahon. We are going to have a couple things after. We have about 10 prisms left, and then we have a couple more things. So if you're sticking around this long, you want to see Dakota Kai. Thought she was worth it for. I don't think she's one of the major stars, but sometimes those women are a little harder to get. And if you see my channel, you know I do collect some people. I don't really go after just one person. So I just like if I like a card, I'm gonna buy it. Usually is the way it works. And so I just thought these were neat at where they were. Goldberg. Here we have Rikishi. This one was probably right about on the edge. Rikishi gets a little bit of a following from the Attitude Era, so here's Miz. I liked this one for less than $1 because that's out of 99. That's a really cool card. His cards don't sell for hardly anything, so probably why he was in the pile. No, I think this is our second Dominic Mysterio. I think this actually was the same one I just got. I don't mind duplicates. Here's a steal. Alexa Bliss. Get her for less than $1, and this is numbered out of, I'm gonna guess, $2.99. Yep. Not bad. Von Wagner. Dusty Rhodes. Another one I really liked, Paul Heyman out of 99. AJ Styles. I believe he's hurt right now. Didn't see him at WrestleMania. And a different AJ Styles. So, yeah. That's the prism I picked up. This one was not in the dollar pile. This one was $3. It had a super crazy WWE. If you look at the top of the... I don't know if that's focusing well. I haven't seen if any of the rest of them are like that, or if that's the way he signed them all. I'm going to guess he signed them all that way as a sticker auto. but just kind of a fun card to pick up. And the other pickup, and these were in the dollar box as well. And I honestly don't know much about these compared to some people. I'll just go these one at a time. But the Battle of Los Angeles set. This is T-Hawk. These are from 2018. I honestly didn't even check to see if all of them were from the same year. But I figured at $1 a piece, you have to jump on stuff like this. I don't see these very often. It's not really what I collect. If you've noticed my channel, I don't do a lot of independent type wrestling, but this is Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. I was actually at a Battle of Los Angeles. No, yeah, I don't remember if it was an. I don't think it was a Battle of Los Angeles. I think actually it was more of like a Dragon Gate show, but it had a lot of the same people in it. Like, I want to say Stein and Generico were there, so you can imagine how long ago that was. Here we have Adam Brooks. That was Travis Banks. So this is 2018. Some of the guys I've heard of, honestly, some of them I haven't. I don't. Flamita or Flamita? It's like a high flyer of some kind. Here's one of the guys I knew. PCO. He was there signing autographs at WrestleCon. I did not have him sign the card. Maybe I should have. I'm actually, you'll find out, I am not big into wrestlers signing the cards. Like, I know it's the big craze right now. It's not my thing, so I'm not going to do that a lot. I actually really like this card unsigned. Here we have Trevor Lee. That would be Cameron Grimes, I do believe. I remember him as in TNA or Impact Wrestling, too. So yeah, some of the guys I knew a little bit better. I bought them all. I bought all the Bolo cards. I have no idea if that's a good buy or not. I just thought they were cool. Ray Horace, yep, something like that. Here we have David Starr. Puma King. So these, they have all been 2018. No, actually, honestly, I haven't even looked if this is a set. Jody, I'm going to guess there's one or two big names that didn't come in this, and then so I'll just decide if I want to track those down or not. Like I said, this is not my, I'm not big on independents, but these are at least, I would consider these licensed, so that helps a little bit. That's why I picked them up. I thought they were neat for my collection, but this isn't like, I'm not really excited about these. Seam Up. Here we have Timothy Thatcher. He made a quick showing in WWE. Always seemed to be, but I believe I read someplace that someone thought he would come back kind of in the Triple H era because they thought he would be like Triple H's type. I've seen him a couple times, and he seems like he would fit. Yeah, so I don't know, but there's a lot more than just he would be. Yeah, I mean, maybe he's happy where he is. Maybe he sees more opportunity. I actually have no idea where he's wrestling right now, or if he's even still wrestling. But and then Shingo Takagi, I don't know. Probably just butcher that really well. So yeah, I don't know how many are there. About 12 of those total. So this is, but it was just great to see wrestling cards take center stage at WrestleCon. You had, like I said, in essence, 3 dealers, 2 groups of tables of major wrestling cards. You had some that were selling in the thousands. You had a lot of superfractors. I know there was a Charlotte Flair superfractor that had a lot of hefty price tag on it. I'm trying to think of some of the other superfractors I saw. It was just amazing, and there were some sales too. And then a couple times someone came in and bought like all of one wrestler from one of the collections and stuff like that. So it was kind of fun to see. The guys were really nice that were running the tables. Actually, one of the guys I didn't really talk to quite as much. He seemed nice, but the downstairs table, I talked to those guys a lot, and they were really nice, and so I really did appreciate that. And so it was fun to see. This was what I got at WrestleMania. I'm hoping to do more videos in the future, and we will hopefully keep the cards going as well too as everything else. But it's just, I'll try to get these out once a week. Thanks for watching.